You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is N, it is D, it is JP. Welcome to the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Tom is on assignment saying hi to people everywhere. We love you, Tom.
Hi,
we would
Tom.
also love for you to help save this show because on April 2nd, 2026, we are pulling the plug, ladies and gentlemen. But you can stop that by simply subscribing to the channel, by simply liking us on Facebook, following us on Instagram, following us in the grocery store and paying for our food, paying it forward. We'll take all the help we can get. So
Dave,
yeah.
people following you in the grocery stores, Dave, that's store detectives.
They may have been following me while I bought these Nerds gummy clusters.
Sounds like
just kidding. Because
commercial.
I want to give the ultimate. I thought about doing this in a social media post, but no. I'm doing this here on YouTube so that it lives forever, or as long as this channel stays live. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give a shout out to my amazing wife, who I do not thank enough. She yells at me sometimes on this show, but you know what? It's well deserved because I am annoying sometimes. But I did a wedding this past weekend in which I was a bit stressed. And my wife came back to help me, not feeling well, came back to help me and brought me snacks. Brought me water, brought me Cheez-Its, and brought me Nerds gummy clusters because she knows I love Nerds gummy clusters. And my wife is amazing. I would just like to say I love my wife.
Hooray!
The real MVP.
And I'm not just saying that because she's down the hall and could probably hear this. I don't know. I'm saying it because it's true. Also, you know what else is true, ladies and gentlemen? If you go to w.gg and use code NRD, you get 10% off your order. So go do that. Do lots of great things to help out this show. And if you have a spouse, tell them you love them. Tell them we love them too. Tell them we really do love them. Your spouse. We love our spouse.
I'm not going to tell your spouse that I love him. That's
That's
a little weird, Dave. Little weird. Sorry.
You were there on the day we got married, JP. You were there. We have photographic proof.
So was John Cena. You can see him in the picture.
He was. Opinions, ladies and gentlemen, we've all got them. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, and most of them stink. But the question is, what is a wrestling opinion that you have that you are willing to die on that hill for? Because I watched a video earlier today on What Culture, and they talked about like the worst thing of every year for the past 25 years. And they got to, I think it was 2016, maybe. And it got me thinking. And every time they mention it, I'm like, you know what? I don't think it was that bad. So I'll start. I don't think Jinder Mahal as WWE champion was as bad as everyone thinks it was. Because, now hear me out. Hear me out. Was the reign itself great? No. Did it get a little racially insensitive? Absolutely. But you know what? All the time. Like, who said it recently? Like, oh, they just keep putting the belt on the same four people. Somebody recently said something along those lines. You know what? Let's put on Jinder Mahal, because if you just go with the eye test, you look at Jinder Mahal, there is a guy who looks like Hulk Hogan did, who looks like the Ultimate Warrior did, who looks like John Cena. Big, muscular guy, decent talker. He could cut a decent promo. Was he the best in the ring? Not at all. Neither was Hulk Hogan. You know? Did we need to put the belt on him for 6 months? No. But you know what? I don't think it was that bad. And I don't like when people are like, oh, putting the belt on Jinder Mahal was the worst thing ever. No.
You're saying don't hinder Jinder?
Don't hinder Jinder, baby. I'm all on that. I'm all on that train.
Anything that gets us a Punjabi prison match is okay with me.
I was thinking more along the lines of anything that gets us 3MB back.
3MB.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about. 3MB.
I heard that it was originally going to be 5MB, but out of respect to Jaden Daniels, they were...
That's right. Because they were going to come out there and they were going to do this because I can't even do it. Sorry for your boy there. For your boy there, Nick. I can't even.
Right. 4 horsemen. We're going to be the 5 horsemen, but
you'll notice that Ron Killings threw up the five knuckle shuffle and then proceeded to lose the tag titles on Friday night.
That's about right.
Out of respect.
Out of respect to Jaden Daniels, Ron Killings went boom.
The greatest QB out of LSU in the last
At least 4 years.
at least
Can't be 5
10
years.
years. 10 years. There's definitely no other quarterback who was better. There definitely wasn't even a player number 5 who came out of LSU who was possibly a better player. Definitely not.
You think of LaMarcus Russell? Jamarcus Russell? Is that what we're thinking?
Yes.
No.
So what's a wrestling opinion that you're willing to die on the hill for, fellas? As I eat my Nerds gummy clusters.
Nick, you want to go first?
All right, I got one. I was gonna say that Shane McMahon should be in the Hall of Fame, but that's a given.
I think that's a popular
everybody
opinion.
has
That's not really a hill. That's just a matter of time.
I've been watching a lot of old Attitude Era, which is Random Raws, all sorts of stuff on YouTube, been going down a rabbit hole. And I don't think that a lot of it holds up and is as good as the nostalgia remembers it to be. To be honest, I think that the upper card, like in like the main event stuff, was good, but I feel like a lot of the lower card and mid card stuff is the matches aren't good. They're not really good workers. Even like the main thing, it's not. I mean, maybe it's just because the style of wrestling has evolved so much since then and stuff. But it's just a lot of like punching and kicking and stuff. I mean, there's more emotion in the crowd and stuff like that. But I just feel like a lot of it doesn't hold up. It's like that great.
I agree with you, and that actually works well with mine. I think that WCW was a better show, better program overall than WWE was during the Attitude Era consistently. And the undercard is a great example. You saw the Lucha guys flying around everywhere, having these amazing matches.
Yeah.
And then you tune into Monday Night Raw, and you've got DX playing poker while, the oddities take on whoever, the Job Squad.
Yep.
And it's like, the match isn't great. It was all about putting over DX, who's just playing cards there. It's not even wrestling. And then on WCW, you've got Eddie Guerrero wrestling, Juventud or Billy Kidman or, one of a number of guys. And the matches are amazing. I mean,
yep.
That's why I agree with Nick, and I double down on it and say that I think that WCW was better in the Attitude Era than WWE. I think the only reason that WWE came out, first off, I believe there's a lot of revisionist history that's happened.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that Monday Night War stuff, they focus on the wrong thing. They're like, oh, well, it was all because Mick Foley won that title, and that was the only thing that did it. It's like,
the victor always gets to write the story.
Oh, yeah. The victor always, yeah.
But
history is written by the victor.
It was this guy. If this guy would have stayed on the other channel, that WCW would be the.
I also think that Vince Russo, didn't invent that. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin was already something in Steve Austin's head.
Chili McFreeze.
ECW. I think in ECW he had the character already. I mean, you can see some of his promos in ECW.
Yep.
And it's less. There's parts to it that you can absolutely see. He just doesn't have a goatee, and in some cases he hasn't shaved his head yet.
Interesting.
That's my take. I think that I agree with Nick, and mine is that WCW was much better. And the thing is,
for 83 weeks it was.
I've gone back and I've watched all of the WCW stuff, and was there some crap at the end?
No, yeah,
absolutely.
Yes.
When Vince Russo took over and started booking like a lunatic.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But that was only like maybe a month or two.
And they had a stacked roster. I watched some of that old stuff. They put a lot of that on YouTube, like the deathbed at WCW stuff. I mean, they had Mike Awesome. They had Lance Storm, they had a crazy good roster at the end.
Dude, they had big guys who could fly. Like you had, Chronic, which was they were amazing. Canyon and Atom Bomb. they were just monsters, and it was amazing that the stuff they could do, because you don't see any big guys doing that stuff at all now. And then it was kind of a rarity, but now it's even more like you don't see it. Maybe Damian Priest and Roman Reigns occasionally will do a dive to the outside.
Isn't there like a dude that just went to? He's like British and he just went to NXT. I've seen some. I don't know. I've seen some videos of him. He does like a bunch of crazy stuff off the top rope. It's a big guy too.
Talk about Mason Rook.
Yeah. Is that who it is? I don't
He's
know.
big. He's bad. He'll body slam your dad.
Yeah, he's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I have another hot take. Now, granted, when I first watched this show, I was 4.5. No, I was about to be 5, technically. No. Close enough. WrestleMania 9 is not that bad. If you watch it now and you compare it to everything we've had over the last 30 plus years, okay. But as a child, the person they are marketing to, the bright colors, the difference of it being outdoors during the daytime, it's such a different look.
This is Yokozuna.
This is the one that ends with Hogan beating Yoko for the title. Yes.
The Roman theme or whatever. Like
yes. The Gladiator, Caesar's Palace.
All right, Caesar's Palace. I got you.
As a child watching this, the first WrestleMania I ever watched, these bright colors, these larger than life wrestlers, the Undertaker coming out on the drawn cart with the fucking vulture against Giant Gonzalez, the two doinks.
You just said the best part of that whole match, by the way.
The Undertaker's entrance.
Yeah, Undertaker's entrance was the best part of that match.
But again, as a child watching this, I'm like, oh my gosh, this dead guy is getting taken down as just it was pure suspension of disbelief. But I'm thinking it's real. And of course, at the end, yeah, Hogan was the guy for me at 4.5, 5 years old. He's this bigger than life character. Yes, he has to be the conquering hero at the end of the day. Obviously, I understand you watch it back now. If they pulled shit like that now, it'd be like, oh, this is terrible booking, yada, yada. But from a child standpoint,
they do stuff like that now, Dave.
But I'm just saying, watching it with adult eyes versus childhood eyes is completely different. And I will not stand for this slander that WrestleMania 9 is the worst WrestleMania of all time. Because WrestleMania 36 is the worst one of all time.
I don't know. I'm so bad with this. I don't even know what
36 was COVID.
COVID. Oh yeah.
I disagree with that. I think 36 was not that bad. Yeah,
it wasn't that bad. No.
The Firefly Funhouse match, I thought that was those matches were amazing.
But again, you watch it for context, and you watch it in this parentheses of like the brackets.
You see the Money in the Bank, COVID Money in the Bank, where they had to go up the building
when Baron Corbin murdered people.
That was awful. That was awful.
That's it. It was an interesting take, and they did something different. And I like that they had both the men and the women's matches going on at the same time. Very unique idea. They'll never do it again, but I thought it was a very cool idea.
You know what they need to do? We need to have Baron Corbin versus Rey Mysterio, since Baron Corbin's back. Play it like, yeah, he got fired years ago because he attempted to murder Rey Mysterio in the Money in the Bank match.
I got a hot take. Hill of die on. AEW was better during the pandemic.
That's not.
Oh, absolutely.
It was at its best during the pandemic.
Our show was better than it was now during the pandemic.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, it was okay. It was missing a vital piece, in my opinion.
You?
Wow, Dave. Thanks. I mean, I wasn't gonna say me, but if you know what, Dave, I don't give you compliments enough, and that's not gonna change. But thank you for giving me one.
See, we've just rewritten old storylines, We needed a guy with a beard. Here he is, replacing Tom tonight is JP. We used to have a guy eating gummy worms. Now it's just me eating Nerd's Gummy Clusters. If Nerd's Gummy Clusters would like to be a sponsor of this show, we'd absolutely love it.
We would literally be the perfect show.
So I'm going to segue that with retreads. So we got Randy Orton and Dave's boy Cody. Again, doing their thing where they talk about how they've been like brothers, and then Randy has to be the bad guy again. And Cody wants Randy to be the toughest Randy Orton ever. He wants 09 Randy Orton again. And Randy Orton goes, "You're stupid because when I do that, I hurt you a lot." And Cody goes, "You didn't hurt anything. You're like a brother to me, and I'm going to beat you again." I think they should call the program again.
At least they waited 6 months to do it.
I don't care about that. I'm more into the Punk and
and then there's the Punk and KO, and the worst part about that
was good.
There is the legit story of that's been out on the interwebs for a million years,
which I didn't know about.
So the thing is,
I didn't know about that till they brought it up.
So Punk did the interview on, I think it was on High Spots back when he had a podcast on High Spots.
Okay.
I think it was like him and Cole Cabana maybe. But he had it was a Kevin Steen show. Duh. And so he brought it up about how, Punk's kind of a jerk and how he gave him all this grief about a T-shirt, and they've kind of disliked each other since then.
Okay.
It definitely felt like on SmackDown that there was like some genuine animosity.
There's history.
It just, I mean, maybe obviously they're working it up for the thing, but it just, it felt real.
There is enough there. The thing is,
also, we apologize for the strobing on JP's screen. He's watching.
I'm watching Raw. Roman Reigns is out with Jacob Fatu, and he's about to bring out a Solo. So I gotta get. Listen, can't be talking about wrestling if we are not on the bleeding edge.
That's right.
Fair. Very fair.
Bleeding edge. But yeah, the thing is that CM Punk did that same thing that he did to Kevin Owens. He did it to Eddie Kingston.
Yep. That's how I thought about the same thing when it was going on.
But it's not like people are going, "Oh, they just stole that whole thing." It's like, no, Punk was a dick to everybody. Like, if you didn't look like a wrestling star and you wore T-shirts and you were kind of had a little more of a dad bod going on, then Punk would say something about it. And I get a little bit of it because Punk wanted everyone to be treating them like they're professionals, like they are they are a real company and not just some backyarders.
Yep.
But at the same time, he didn't really approach it a great way. And part of that problem is that there's also some truth to it. Like, Eddie Kingston would be a huge star right now if he didn't coast a little bit. And he's been doing that since Chikara. And the thing is that a lot of people have cut that same promo on him for a long time. Chikara. I'm bringing up Chikara, dude. And
my Quackenbush. I got Matt Quackenbush's autograph somewhere around here.
And then you got, so now the difference between Eddie Kingston and Kevin Steen is Kevin Steen is a contrarian. Like, he will just be like, "You're going to tell me I can do what? I can't do it." Like, he was in Ring of Honor. He had the dad bod going on. And then Jim Cornette said something to him about it. And so Kevin said, "All right, I'm going to put on more weight and then do 450s. Because screw that guy. He's a jerk, and I can't stand him. And I'm going to show him how it works out." And
pretty sure Tim Cornette's got a little bit of a dad bod going.
Yeah,
all I heard was, "Screw you guys, I'm going home."
I understand maybe Punk saying, but if you're Cornette, maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah, but Jim Cornette wasn't a in-ring talent.
Yeah,
those with double chin shouldn't throw sandwiches.
But yeah, it's funny to see these comparisons. And the thing is, like I said, Punk has a history of rubbing people the wrong way. And
I feel like I'm excited for the match. I actually have to say out that I was like,
I like the promo battle.
I'm looking forward to that, and whatever. Yep. I think that whatever they're doing with Chelsea right now is good too. It's one of my two favorite things going on right now.
A lot of people have given them shit because they're like, "Oh, Liv didn't defend the title for over 100 days. Rhea went 4 months without even making an appearance." But you know what? You know what though? Chelsea can sell the shit out of this story.
Yeah.
So good. Like, she can garner that empathy. Nobody cared that Rhea wasn't defending the title. People were just kind of pissed at Liv. But you know what? She's a heel. Okay, people love Chelsea Green. She's going to garner so much sympathy and love. So on day 29.
She's got an orbital fracture, right? She's out for
That's what I'm like, put a fucking face mask on, you're good to go.
He even said, Aldous even said that. Get a mask.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to make a big rubber gal of
Yeah.
Chelsea Green with her fucking face mask.
She's getting over though. I feel like I'm starting to get like Daniel Bryan and like who else? Kofi Mania. I'm trying to think of the different ones. Becky, when Becky was like first like the man. It's starting to feel like that groundswell is starting to pick up for Chelsea.
I agree. I think Chelsea's super over.
Yep.
But I think it's well deserved.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've said it week after week how good I think she is.
Yep.
So I won't do it again this week.
Go for it. Why not? She made Britt Baker look like $1 million at All In.
See that, Dave? See, I don't even have to say it.
I know things. It's like I know the lines.
It's wow. Well, if I'm being predictable, if I'm being that predictable. So, Julia and Blake Monroe. Remember when they were a big deal? Pepperidge Farm does. Julia was the biggest women's signing coming out of Japan. And do you know where she is now?
They went
Nick,
with.
Do you know where she is?
They went with Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer had some personal issues that she had to go take care of and was out for a month.
But I'm saying they went with Stephanie over Julia. Like they went head to head for like the women's and North American championship in NXT, and they went with Stephanie.
And Julia, I don't know why she's just lost in the mix. And then Blake Monroe.
They should put her with Nakamura's stable.
No, we said it can't just be a group of Asians because then it looks too racist.
I mean, isn't that kind of? I mean,
yeah. Wait. Have you seen?
Isn't wrestling based on like minor racism from like the beginning though? Like, I mean,
was it? I gotta find Blake Monroe's quote.
I mean, look, I can think of like 15 examples of like. I mean, they could be caught Kai and Tai. I was just talking about. I was watching old Royal Rumble where Kai and Tai kept coming in. They didn't understand the rules of the Royal Rumble, so they just kept coming back over and over again in the Royal Rumble and getting eliminated. Taka took like a crazy bump to the outside on his head. I was like, oh my God.
But I mean, like Blake Monroe was in AEW. She worked this big program with Tony Storm, left it with this big unresolved ending where we still haven't seen Tony Storm pretty much since then. And Blake Monroe went off to sign with WWE. She's going to be a big star. And she went to NXT. So that was how great that went for her.
But so good.
So there was a video of Blake Monroe like eating different pastries and whatnot for like I forget what video, but she is wearing like long gloves or whatnot, and she winds up cutting up a donut with a fork and a knife and eating it. And somebody tweeted at her and goes, "Who in their right mind eats a donut with a knife and fork?" And she responded, "A lady."
Mm-hmm.
That dude can never show his face at a bar ever again.
Why? Who is it, Dave?
Because he got burned. It wasn't me. Let's take a look at that. What was the last time I tweeted something?
Oh God.
Let's take a look. When I think I tweet once a year. Actually, it's been over a year. Last time I tweeted was June 8th, 2025. All rise, go Yankees.
Well, there you go.
All my tweets for the last year at Yankee Stadium.
All rise. All right. Oh wait, no, I'm doing the one thing.
Even tweeted when I went to the World Series. Everyone, boom.
Yeah.
So Nick, are you excited
for the World Series?
No, even better. So we're getting more Samoans.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, Zilla
showed up, and then the Usos' youngest brother is supposedly trying to get into the system.
Is that the one who was in the? There was a young. One of their brothers did some segment on Raw during the Attitude Era. He's like wearing a ball cap, and they ask like Joshua, I think is their brother's name.
No, that's one of the Usos.
Yes. Did we not just say the Usos' youngest brother?
Yes, but no, I mean like the Jimmy and Jay. One of their shoots' names is Joshua.
Oh, let me see.
I think it's Jay.
I'm
not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know, Nick, you're disappointed. I'm usually really good at remembering every name of every Samoan on the planet. I just assume their names were all Joe. But turns out I was wrong. There's only a couple of them named Joe.
The Washington Commanders have a player, Frankie Louvu. He's a Samoan dude, and I assume that he was part of the bloodline. But come to find out, another crazy thing that not all Samoan people are related to each other. And they're not all.
Jeremiah, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. So the bloodline is beating the crap out of Solo Sikoa.
Acknowledge him.
Oh, boy.
Pew, pew.
Mm-hmm.
He's pull out the heat. Brian Pillman style.
Yeah.
Pillman 316. Sikoa's 316 says. So, micro brawlers. We got micro brawlers.
We do. Got the Tony Atlas.
This is who I'm talking about, by the way. Jeremiah.
What's that, Nick? You want to see the chase, too?
I do.
By God. Hold on. Let's see that back when you show the chase.
A women's size 10 shoe, right? Oh, no. It's bloody. Sorry.
Yeah, see that back. That back. My gosh.
Yeah. It actually doesn't look terrible.
Cool. Good for Tony Atlas. I hope it's successful. I hope that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. What was Tony Atlas known for bleeding?
I mean, they all kind of bled back then.
Yeah, he's bled before.
Everyone bleeds.
But
I'm just seeing much so that you think the chase has got to be a bloody vert. But
I feel like technically anybody can have a bloody chase, really.
Especially the Brits. This is a bloody good chase.
I think this is probably the most jacked brawler that they've ever made.
I mean, I'd have to look at Brian Cage. I don't have Brian Cage. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, Brian Cage would be the most.
Scott Steiner.
I think that this one's
I feel like Scott's got wimpy arms. I could be wrong.
I think this one's definitely more sculpted.
But yeah, like I said, I hope they do good because KNS, it'd be cool to see more of them do more brawlers.
Yeah, I agree. So Jey Uso got a necklace of black chili peppers.
Oh no.
The Yucca Folly or whatever it's called. I should get one of them. I should get one of them to be the real king of the show. My necklace.
I'm the real king. If Jey Uso or Roman Reigns or Jimmy would like to come fight me, by all means, acknowledge me, baby.
It looks like Jimmy and Jay both have the black peppers now.
Oh God.
Yeah, they both got the black pepper necklace.
Are they like tribal admirable?
To King Combat? Tribal King Combat?
Roman gave him the necklaces, so I
Wait, so does this mean that they are the assistant to the traveling tribal chief secretary now?
I think that's what it means.
There we go, everyone.
I definitely think that's what that means.
What else we got? We got anything else?
Yes, we got lots more. So,
oh God, wrap it up. Let's go.
Lots more.
Rapid fire, because I gotta edit this and go to bed.
Dave, always in a hurry to get things done. So we've got the with all this Samoan stuff, I gotta ask you, Dave.
Yes.
Are you starting to feel fatigue when it comes to the bloodline and the various bloodline connections and all this?
No,
stuff?
I love it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Get their kids in this. I can't wait for the promo where your daddy beat up my daddy, and I'm here for revenge.
They already have that. They literally have where they can say that.
I need them to retread that story.
But
I did it for Jacob.
We also have our AAA update.
AAA?
Yes. So they've been doing that number one contender tournament where the winner gets to take on Roman Reigns.
Yep.
It's looking like it's going to be
the Lucha Bros.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I figured. Also, that one guy that Ray Phoenix fought looked like the white Power Ranger, but in a black costume.
El Fiscal.
Yes.
He's actually a pretty good wrestler. Well, his dad was. He's kind of fun. His gimmick is supposed to be more like Judge Dredd.
Ah.
So on the AAA, as Nick would say, we have Penta was asked about joining Perros del Mal, which he used to be in, and it's kind of a big deal. And I mean, I've been waiting for it for a minute. They said that he had until the end of the show to make a decision. They approached him about it at the end of the show.
Yep.
And he said that he picks each member of the group and says something nice about them. except for one guy, one of the one new guy who, well, I mean, I guess the Garzas are new, but they've had family members in the group, but the one new guy, and he goes, well, he doesn't belong, and so the game plan is Penn's going to take him on at the next AAA show, and he's going to if Penta wins, the dogs will leave him alone. But
Wow.
if he loses, he joins up with them.
Wow.
Now, up until about 2 seconds ago, I thought that Penta was going to end up joining them and have an army to take on the Samoans. Except that Solo Sikoa just spiked Roman Reigns.
Oh.
Yeah. And, oh boy.
Oh boy.
But, yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of fun seeing this, what they're doing with the, what they're doing with AAA and with the history that they've had there, and also doing something with the main roster. They have these program, like I said, this tournament, which is introducing a lot of AAA guys to your WWE fan base. I think that's great. I think it's, it's always good when you get to see new wrestlers and all that.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, let's see what else do we got here. Looking at my notes, and let's look at the most important one right there at the bottom. It says,
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Tom says hi to everyone except Tony Jones. Fuck that guy.
Yep. But that's all I got. You guys got anything else?
There was wrestling. There's
I have a hot take. Hulk Hogan is overrated.
oh
Ooh, yeah. No, yeah, I got nothing else. So, yeah, buy all our merch on ProWrestlingTees.com. New hoodie coming soon, whenever we can get that together. Give us your money on Patreon, patreon.com/WNRDB. Support the show. Save the show. Don't save the show. It's up to you. The choice, I've given you the option, ladies and gentlemen. It is your show to kill or save at this point. So subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Don't follow us in the grocery store. Looking at you, Mr. Man. I paid for these. Okay. And like us on Facebook. Don't forget to
Say hi to Tom.
yep.
Say hi to Tom. Go to w.gg. Use code NRD. 10% off. It's good
Not
stuff.
5. Out of respect for Jaden Daniels, we're doing 10% instead of 5%.
Yes. So, you know what? 2005 subscribers I want on YouTube because fuck Jaden Daniels.
Oh, don't say fuck
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
I went there.
Wow.
You know what? I would like to dedicate my 5th reign as King of the Nerds, which is a little while back, to everyone because everyone deserves to be number 5. Okay? I'm unretiring number 5.
I did feel like it was kind of a
who's
Dave
not
move.
fired? Number 5. 5 is rehired. Jaden Daniels.
I thought you were going to
Daniels
send a
is
cease and desist.
fired.
I thought you were going to send a cease and desist to Burger King instead of respect to Dave.
No, I love Burger King. If Burger King would like to hop on and be a sponsor, I'll throw on a Burger King crown, no problem. Jaden Daniels, though, it's been a while. Jaden Daniels is fired from the broadcast.
Oh, he can come on. I'll let him come on if he wants to.
Out of there. Yeah, and good luck. I guarantee you none of his receivers would even be able to catch that. So
much hate.
Shout out to the Buffalo Bills on Monday
Must be
Night
football
tonight.
season.
It is football season, ladies and gentlemen.
It is football season.
So, ladies and gentlemen, good luck to your favorite football team. Unless they play the Buccaneers, I hope they lose miserably. To the Jets fans, don't worry. Hockey season's right around the corner. So, yeah, don't forget to do all the good stuff. Follow us, subscribe to us, give us your money, and most importantly, don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Hi, Tom.